NexiGo PJ20 Review. The NexiGo PJ20 cannot be puzzled into any of the usual classes of projectors that we analyze. In most respects, from its economical rate of $249.99 to its humble brightness level of 350 ANSI lumens, it conflicts directly with smaller, lighter mini projectors having comparable designs. On the other side, it is small enough to be carried around comfortably, and its audio is efficient enough that an external sound system may not be essential, an idiosyncrasy typically held by brighter, costlier room-to-room portables. Whatever title you decide to give it, though, the PJ20 has obvious intentions for in-home entertainment and conclusively provides a huge picture for movies and videos, as well as a pleasantly short lag time for leisurely gaming. Just as with the Leisure 995 watts and other Vankyo mini projectors we have perused, the NexiGo PJ20 is designed on a single LCD that sidesteps presenting flashing reds, greens, blues, commonly referred to as rainbows artifacts, most single-chip projectors are likely to produce. This kind of damage arises from spinning through the vital colors successively rather than displaying them at once. When you move your eyes, or something else moves in the screen, each of the core colors in a bright, small area can fall at an alternate location on your retina. Some individuals don't detect when this happens, yet others will perceive each singular shade. Rather than the traditional trifecta of red, blue, and green LEDs displayed in a sequence, PJ20 employs a white LED light source combined with a 5760 by 1,080 LCD. By positioning colored filters on separate cells in the LCD matrix, it is possible to deliver the red, green, and blue elements for each 1920 by 1080 pixel of the image simultaneously. When all primary colors are concurrently shown, it is impossible to distinguish individual parts of each pixel if viewed from a sufficient distance that allows one to see the whole image. The white LED has been engineered to remain viable throughout the projector's life cycle and offers an estimated 30,000 hours of durability. Although slightly bigger than other similar projectors at 4.25 by 12.6 by 9.1 inches and 5.5 pounds, the PJ20's setup process is relatively straightforward. Just link the power cord and video source, point the lens at the screen, position it to adjust image size, then adjust focus. The focus is only adjusted through buttons on the remote, which makes it easier than operating a manual focus ring or thumb wheel. However, it was hard to get precise to boost image brightness and contrast. I reduced the size to around 55 inches, which resulted in improved focus because not only are smaller images at the same resolution crisper, but also higher contrast means more perceived resolution. At the back, two HDMI 1.4 ports and two USB Type-A ports are present to read files from a USB memory key or to power a streaming device connected to one of the HDMI ports. Besides, this projector has wireless connections such as DLNA and Windows Cast for mirroring Android and iOS phones and tablets. The PJ20 has Dolby and Dolby Plus sound systems. The 5-watt mono speaker provides decent audio quality, loud enough to fill a mid-sized family room. If you want stereo, higher audio quality, or even more volume, use the 3.5mm port or Bluetooth to connect an external sound system. One downside to the PJ20's design is that dust particles can enter the projector and sit on the LCD. The PJ20's menus include 3 preset color space settings with no chance to adjust any settings, and one user mode that allows you to configure contrast, brightness, color vividness, and sharpness. Like too many other inexpensive projectors, having a bunch of picture styles is almost ineffective. When the menus are opened, they take up the whole screen, and the modes share so many characteristics that by the time you get to the correct submenu, switch the mode around, and close it again, it's impossible to tell if you altered anything.